Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and we are kicking off Monday with actually lots of pretty good news. Pretty good news. We'll come back to the portal in a second. You've probably seen that in-game. Let's touch on the big one first, which is Clan Siege. The rewards have been improved. We're about to go into the first Clan Siege as well. I'm actually, I'll probably do a video on this. I might stream. I might do a video. I haven't decided. Let me know. Would you like to see a video or a stream or both? In terms of the first Clan Siege, like if I did a stream, we aren't actually going to be able to attack anyone on day one. It's basically just going to be scouting out the enemy's fortress and seeing. So I'm not sure. But the big thing here, you might already see the rewards have drastically increased, which is fantastic. So if we look at the new reward structure, and sorry, we're not on the test server. That's still there from earlier. At tier 1, you're now getting 6-star epic pieces. At tier 2, you get 2 6-star epic pieces. At tier 3, 2 6-star legendary. At tier 4, 2 6-star legendary, but now you get a couple of drops of 3 6-star legendary. At tier 5, you've got 4 drops of 3 6-star legendary pieces. And then at tier 6, those become 6-star mythical. This is a huge improvement. I think before it was like 5-star epic, 6-star epic. 5-star legendary, 6-star legendary, 5-star mythical, 6-star mythical. It was quite weird before. Going from 6-star legendary to 5-star mythical was kind of a downgrade. It was quite bizarre. Now you're always getting 6-star stuff. Yes. Epic stuff at the start. Legendary stuff in the middle. The amount of the legendary stuff you're getting improves. And then at tier 6, you're getting mythical pieces. Yeah, this is, it's way better. Way, way better. So that's a big improvement. Now, I don't have the numbers for the victory chest, but we can immediately see, I believe before, I am in tier 1 right now. And I believe before that the fragments, you were getting like 1 fragment, I think, for a tier 1 win. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was. That is now increased to 5 fragments, which is great. So 5 fragments. There's a avatar in there. 25 primal quartz. It's small, but it's something. And there is now 6-star accessories in here as well. So yeah, not too bad. It still seems that you have to actually destroy enemy strongholds, I'm pretty sure, to win. But on the whole, I think this is good. The feedback was given that, look, these rewards seem very lackluster. I think basically everyone was agreed. These rewards are very, very lackluster, that really they should be improved. And it's nice to see that Plarium has improved them before the first Clan Siege happens. That's good. We'll see when we get a full breakdown of exactly how the victory chest scales up and stuff. Like I said, for me, I would still much, much prefer if someone could win, even if you don't destroy the stronghold. The way I think it should work is if Clan A destroys the stronghold and Clan B doesn't, then Clan A wins. If both teams destroy the stronghold, whoever got more points should win. If neither team destroys the stronghold, again, whoever gets more points should win. So the stronghold is the most important, but should be more. But then points matter as well. That's how I would do it. I don't like the idea that if neither team destroys the stronghold, nobody wins. Both teams lose. That's just annoying. Because it's still fun to battle out over the points and who's doing the most, etc. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I think that's some good news, right? It's good news. It is a positive direction to move in. Actually, there is additional news. Sorry, I had missed this. I think they edited it in. Maybe I just missed it. But so the first siege is coming. So first of all, again, we already covered this. Rebalance siege rewards, great. However, at the start of the first siege, all clans will be moved to different tiers. At the start of the first siege, all clans will be moved to different tiers, depending on the last 4 CVC tournament performances. Keep in mind, everyone is located in tier 1. However, after the matchmaking phase, all clans will be redistributed to the appropriate tiers. So, again, this is actually huge. This is huge. So it's not going to be, I thought it was that, oh, you know, my clan, we're going in and starting at tier 1, whatever. No, as soon as matchmaking begins, like I'm guessing my clan might even shoot all the way up to tier 6 or so. So your clan, you might not even be in tier 1, guys. You might be completely elsewhere in the game. So, I mean, our clan is, what are we? We're the 16th ranked clan right now. So we should be pretty good. I think we've won our last 4 CVCs, but we got fairly low points. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, you might actually be in a higher tier. You might be getting even better rewards than it looks like. So it's, yeah, it's really good news. It's really, really good. Now, we have news on more events. More events coming, guys. So first of all, the Deck of Fate is coming tomorrow. There's an in-game news on this, and there is a summoning event overlapping with it. So the Deck of Fate is going to run from the start of Tuesday to the start of Saturday, and you'll be tasked earning fate points by summoning souls from soul stones and upgrading champions. Now, when you flip cards in the Deck of Fate, obviously if you get 3 of the same rarity, you get fate chests. But the big things in here is during this event, you'll be able to collect amulets and banners from the stone skin and protection sets and serpent points for the Titan event. So if you are doing the Titan event, you're going to need these serpent points. If you're going for milestone 5, you're probably going to need some of these. And this could be kind of rough because it's so random, right? You could get lucky, get out early, but you could get unlucky and have to basically max the event out to get those points. It's really it's gambling. It's playing with the devil, right? So I would be careful with this one. You know, if you're not going for the Titan event, this is one to skip. Even if you are, these Deck of Fates are often a good one to skip because it's so punishing if you're not maxing them out oftentimes. But these are really good rewards, though. I make that clear. Getting stone skin and protection set accessories is insanely good. These are at the moment only available from winning Hydra Clash. And then we do know that those rewards will be improved a bit in the future. They're going to be giving people that come 4th or 5th some of those. But like for a lot of people, this might be like if you do not win Hydra Clash or you're getting a low score in Hydra Clash, fairly often, this could be a really good way to get them, and stone skin accessories are incredibly powerful for Arena and Siege, obviously. Protection accessories are incredibly powerful for Hydra and any dungeons and stuff, just upping the damage of your team. When you can build those full 9-piece protection sets, it's really strong. 9-piece stone skin isn't really a thing at the moment at all, nobody does that, but it's more building 4-piece stone skin with accessories to get like a damage dealer into 4-piece lethal or savage and 4-piece stone skin. So there will be epic gear under 15 common cards, legendary under 10 rare cards, and mythical gear under 5 epic purple cards. So that is, 30 pieces, right? 30 pieces of amulets and banners, 30 amulets and banners, stone skin and protection, probably half and half, probably 15 stone skin accessories, 15 protection. It's obviously still very random. Will they be good? Will they be in the sets that in the factions that you want? I imagine because these are sort of set, they might split them up amongst the factions. We'll have to see. They might have specific... I think the last time they did this, it was very faction specific. Like it might be just, I don't know, Dark Elves, Orcs, and Undead, just to pick 3 random examples. I'm not saying they're the ones. I've no idea. But it could be something like that. But yeah, we'll have to see, but this could be really strong. Oftentimes with the protection set, especially for Hydra, it is so powerful just to have it, you don't even care. And you can make up with area bonuses now, and sort of out-gearing Hydra anyway. You can make up the lost stats from bad accessories with just your main stats. And yeah, 9-piece protection's that strong. So it's pretty powerful. There's going to be 30 serpent points under common cards, 80 serpent points under rare cards, and 90 under purple. Like, that's rough, right? To find that one card, you could get lucky, get it on the first click. You could go all the way almost to the end and not get it. So I think relying on these serpent points, there's what, 90 plus 80, so 200. There's 200 serpent points. Remember, you can skip 250 and still be good. You can still, you still can skip 50 more on top of that and still max out all the milestones of the Titan event. So yeah, in my opinion, either go in, max this out because you've got lots of soul stones and you're willing to do lots of champion training. I think this is pretty darn good. Get all of these serpent points and get all of these accessories. I think this is actually a great event, but it's very intensive. It's definitely more late game, right? It's more late game. You need to have lots of energy and the ability to upgrade champions. You need to have lots of soul stones and the ability to pull lots of soul stones. If you don't have those, if you're early mid game or you're low spender, you're a casual player, this could be super rough. The rewards are fantastic, but the requirements are going to be very, very high. And yeah, even dipping your toe, if you saved up some soul stones, pulling some of them and getting some of these accessories is still really good for dipping your toe in. But if you want the serpent points, you got to go kind of all out. Now, there is a summoning event overlapping this, but remember, it's not part of this Deck of Fate, actually. But on Tuesday, the 23rd of July, extra legendary event for Sacred Shards. So if you get a legendary from Sacred, you get an extra one. I would probably not do this. Like, unless you are well deep into Mercy, this seems not great. Like, we just had a pretty good event with the Serpent Path for summoning Sacred Shards. Remember, this extra legendary event is actually not part of the Deck of Fate. Deck of Fate is upgrading champions and summoning souls from soul stones. So that extra legendary is doing nothing for you. And if we jump over to the event tab in Plarium Play, if we move on further into the week, actually, let's put it like this. So we're here on Monday. Right, here's the Deck of Fate. We do have a champion chase tournament at the weekend. I'm not 100% sure. I would not be surprised if this was primals as well. That would be my guess. Let me just double check on hellhades.com. If we double check hellhades.com here, so it's due to be voids. They might change this and make it a surprise primals. I'm gonna bet it probably is either 2x voids or a surprise 2x primals. They like to weave these 2x primals in randomly. It's very unusual as well for a champion chase to be outside of a fusion. They don't usually do that anymore. So usually only during fusions. So yeah, you will have a summoning event this weekend, and it could be anything. For me, I would say this is probably one to skip. I think, unless this has some big reward in it, if it's just a champion chase tournament, that might be a pretty good one to skip if you're going to do Deck of Fate, which has some pretty cool rewards in it. So if you do Deck of Fate, you could then skip the champion chase serpent points. That's probably going to be my goal. I guess we'll see how it ends up. I guess we'll see. So that's sort of what is going on right there at the moment. I have to say this extra legendary event from Sacreds is a real gamble because, yeah, Sacreds have a decent chance for a legendary, but you could get really unlucky and get nothing. Sacreds are so expensive, so hard to get. I've got 21 Sacreds. I'm saving, right? I am preparing for whatever they do. Like if they come in and they're like, yo, Ninja Soul, because remember, we're expecting events for a Ninja Soul at some point. If they're like, Ninja Soul, you got to summon a bunch of Sacred Shards for a Ninja Soul. I want to be prepared. Or if there's like a really good guaranteed or something. So yeah, I'm not too sold on this one, but people enjoy these events. I just think doesn't seem too good, in my opinion, anyway. And then finally, we do have a better one in Prism. Summoning Portal, the Prism event. So, Teox is in here. I did a showcase of him earlier today. He is a monster. So, I definitely think people are going to whale out on this one for funsies, right, to try get Teox. There are some of these available for free. Number 1, Sand Devil Turn Attack. It's expensive. I've done it. It's Actually, no, I've not done it. I think I have done it. Have I? Have I not? I'm close. Find out. Sand Devil. I think I've done it. Yeah, this is like 6,300 points again. It's super, super high. So this is pretty rough. We're number 1. Woo! But yeah, this is pretty intensive. So that's a big, big grind. I really think they saw people saying that they love these Sand Devil Turn Attack tournaments, that they were really good before. And they were like, well, let's make them not good. People like them. People are doing them. Let's make it cost more. And that sucks. That genuinely really sucks. But yeah, that becomes kind of rough. This Dungeon Divers then tomorrow, this Dungeon Divers will also, let me double check. Dungeon Divers, yeah, Dungeon Divers will have Prism Crystals as well. So you can get 2 free, quote unquote, free summons from this. They're pretty decent. Like you've got a 6% chance for a legendary, and then 1 out of 6 is Teox. So you've got a 1%, let's say 1% per summon, per Prism summon to get Teox. It's pretty low, but like 1% chances. I mean, heck, if everyone in the comment section does it, let's say 1 in 50 perhaps could be getting Teox, which is actually surprisingly good. I mean, 49 out of 50 of you will be disappointed, but 1 in 50 be pretty happy. So that's not too bad. In terms of how raid works, right? Raid Shadow Legends odds, they're okay. There's Draco, Fushan, Python, Krokmar, and Nekmo in there. So decent. Like Nekmo is great for Hydra. Draco is decent for Clan Boss, and he actually combos quite well with Teox. We used them together in Hydra. Python is solid. Fushan's actually pretty useful for a lot of Cursed City. He's really good with Demitha for clan boss if you need that. Crockmar is like just a decent HP damage dealer. It's not bad for the epics. Venomage could be very helpful for some people. Let me move me out of the way. So Venomage could be very, very helpful for people progressing. She's super good against many bosses in the game, like Nether Spider, etc. Aox, actually quite good with Geomancer against Iron Twins. Basilisk, he's just a great AoE damage dealer. Again, not top tier, but really good for like Cursed City and secret rooms and stuff like that. And Delaja, I think, is part of the... I think she's part of the Mikage fusion, so that's somewhat useful. Jareg is very good against Eternal Dragon, so you've got some decent epics in there. Nothing too crazy, but they're okay. Not the best one, I would say. So yeah, I would say overall, it's like, apart from Teox, it's pretty mediocre, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's okay, but it really is more, you know, the gamble for Teox, who's super, super strong. So yeah, that's sort of that. You might as well save it. If you are doing this, or if you do get the free ones, you might as well wait. Wait to the last day. You can't buy them on Friday, but you can pull them on Friday if you've saved them. You might as well pull them on Friday when Champion Chase is live and get some Champion Chase points. Why not, right? Save up. Don't do them now. Save up for Friday and get some extra points. And yeah, you'll be pretty well set. And I think that's the only thing to really look out for here. Obviously, in terms of dungeons, we've Dragon turn attack now, Spider turn attack tomorrow. I would say today, today is the day to do Sand Devil if you're doing it. Dragon, it's better to do it tomorrow with the Dungeon Divers, right? And then Spider. So day 2 of Dragon, day 1 of Spider do overlap with the Dungeon Divers. So it's fairly intensive, I'll be honest. At Tuesday, Wednesday, it's fairly intensive. And then it's more sort of chill, finish off Spider if you need to on the Thursday. Probably more so you'd be doing the Deck of Fate on Thursday when that's done. So yeah, that's the one to watch out for. Deck of Fate, it's a big champion training as well. So very energy intensive, especially Tuesday, Wednesday. So there's all that going on. And looking ahead, because we do have more info about what's ahead, we will then have the same thing next week with Ice Golem, Fire Knight, overlapping again at Dungeon Divers. Now that Dungeon Divers is a bit longer, so all of Ice Golem's up for that. That's not so bad. Yeah, with artifact enhancement and etc. I think there was news on this as well, some Drop Fever stuff. I don't think there was... Is it this one? Drop Fever. So it's speed, triple speed from Dragon. That's actually pretty solid. Then triple Lizard Man from Spiders. That's not too great. It's just going with Teox. Triple Retaliation from Ice Golem's okay. Triple Savage from Fire Knight's quite good. So I would say definitely, you know, the Dragon event, Triple Speed is great. And Triple Savage from Fire Knight is great as well. Those are two very good events. And they're definitely worth going for, even if you're not caring too much about the Titan event or whatever. You might as well do those and get those done. Sort of my thoughts on it. So yeah, we've got a lot of events coming up in between the fusions. Like this week is very intensive. And of course, remember, the first Siege is tomorrow. Now, Siege... it's one of those things, right? People, I've seen a lot of people say, yeah, people come and they're like, too much time spent in the game. All this it takes too long. We need to do less time in the game. It's too much time in the game. And every new content you add takes too much time. And then they come out with Siege, which for most people doesn't take much time at all. And then people are like, doesn't take enough time. We want to spend more time. It doesn't take enough. It's like, what? Oh my God. It's like the mixed messages are crazy. What I'm trying to say is Siege looks like it shouldn't really take much time. You've got, I think, 2 attacks or 3. We'll find out tomorrow for sure. But it should be fairly short in terms of actual time spent in game. There's obviously lots of time spent invested if you're theory crafting, if you're like a clan leader. Very intensive for clan leaders, but for your typical player, this should actually be quite a short amount of time spent, but it should hopefully be kind of fun. I guess we'll find out. I think Siege is going to be very fun to win and very shit to lose. Kind of like Arena, you know? People like winning, they don't like losing so much. So yeah, we'll see how it ends up. But look, the rewards have improved, all of that. Events on this week. Let me know which ones you're doing. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know if you want to see video or a stream of checking out the Siege battle mode when that's live tomorrow. Might do a stream and just hang out and chat about it. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Oh, I should also say, what is my plan for the Deck of Fate? My plan is I am going to max this out. I have been saving. I have 6, almost 7 Eternal Soulstones. I have been saving these forever. I'm going to be pulling these. I think this is going to pay off for me. That should hopefully get a lot of the deck done for me, and I'm good. I'd prefer to save the Immortals for when they do the boosted chance events, but we'll see. Because they do, you know, the increased odds. They don't do increased drop rates for Eternals. At least they haven't yet. So I feel pretty good saving those for these big events. So this is sort of paying off for me. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Catch you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.